Mark.
Hello, good morning.
Hey, Mark Holcomb from Periphery here. Voll geil, voll krass. So, hey, you brought us a new PRS guitar.
I did, yeah. Well, it's mine. I'm not going to give it to you, but I brought it. Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
So it's mainly a PRS Custom 24?
Yeah, kind of and kind of not. So it's my signature model for 2015, and aesthetically, it's very close to a Custom 24. Yeah. Besides the all-black sort of stealthy look to it, but the specs are entirely different, especially with the radius and the scale length. And the radius would be 20 inches across, so it's flat. It's very easy to bend across the fretboard, which is very important for me. And the scale length, and that's 25.5, which is very beneficial for the lower tunings that we use.
Okay, so which is a half inch more than normally on the PRS?
Yeah, it's a half inch more, which kind of sounds negligible. It doesn't sound like a lot, but it actually is a lot when you talk about, the sort of science of guitar, and especially when you're talking about continue to use lower tunings as you increase the scale length. Your string tension completely changes and things just become more natural feeling. So this does not feel like a tight playing guitar. If you were to use a tuning this low on a different scale length, it would feel either too tight or feel too loose, So this is like a nice, perfect balance.
Okay, so as you're a fan of the picking attack, so you need the ebony fretboard, the longer scale, and no high output pickups.
No, so the pickups here are the Seymour Duncan Alpha and Omega set, and I actually designed the set with Seymour Duncan, and the goal from the beginning was to make a metal pickup set, right, like a rock pickup set, but have it be sort of dialed back enough to where you could do more restrained playing. I don't want it to be just like this screaming metal pickup because I have no interest in that. There's so many pickups out there where it's only metal and it's only crazy. So these are actually not very high output compared to Seymour Duncan's other pickups.
Yeah, okay. I mean, you're one of 3 guitar players in Periphery, so that makes it not very easy to get through.
That's a good point. A lot of people ask us about that, and it comes down to 2 things. It's how we dial in our own guitar tones live and in the studio. We're very, very, very specific about how we dial in each of our tones. And it also comes down to our front of house guy, our sound guy. He knows exactly what we need to sound like. So as we're playing a show, he's constantly panning us.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah. He knows the music,
So it's all set up before.
Oh yeah.
Everything.
It's very, very calculated. Yeah. Like that's the big misconception people think is like we just show up to a room and we play, and you can use any sound guy, which some bands can do, but not us. If you're gonna have 3 guitar players, you have to have a sound guy who knows exactly what he's doing.
Okay. I mean, when I'm listening to Periphery, I was wondering, how do you arrange all that complex melodies and complex rhythm patterns? So is it like a rehearsal process in a room, or do you edit everything on the computer first? And
it's a little bit of both, actually. It's a little bit of both. So the main writers in the band are me, Misha, and Jake, the other 2 guitar players. And we get into a room physically. We're in a room together, but we have a computer in front of us. So we'll sit and we'll trade riffs back and forth, and we'll edit and we'll record and sort of produce the ideas on the spot. And then when we get something cool together, we'll send it to our drummer, our singer, and our bass player to see if they like it. And then they'll give feedback, like keep this, cut this sucks, this is cool. And then we'll change it from there. And if the guys like it, we'll run with it. But that's why it takes us so long to write music, because
so it's not like not like sitting around and doing some jamming and whatever, like a classic way to do any music.
Definitely not a classical, but that sounds cool. We would love to do something like that, but I think when you have 6 very opinionated musicians in a room, it can be very challenging.
Cool. Okay, so you're on tour?
Yes. On a 6-week, almost 6-week tour. Yeah. So we're week 3 right now, so you caught me right in the middle. I'm tired.
Yeah. Hard work. Okay. So you have a workshop here today. So you play your own music here?
Yeah. Cool. Yeah, I'm going to answer some questions, play some songs. And I figure people come to an environment like this because they want to learn about the guitars. So it's going to be very guitar-centric. It's a guitar shop. By the way, an amazing guitar shop, too. It's incredible.
Thank you.
It's really unreal because we walked in and I was not prepared for how nice it would be. This is one of the coolest shops I've ever seen in my life.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's it.
There's like 1 million PRSs here, and there's like a stack of every brand here. It's crazy.
Okay, cool. So that's your new guitar here. Yeah. It's Mark Holcomb from Periphery, and now the workshop.
See you guys at the show or workshop.